The timing. The timing. We were talking about something. Oh, fair enough. Bye. Dust speak.
I am speaking.
Finally, God.
Is my voice coming through?
Yeah.
Okay. So when I get to finish Expedition 33.
You know, that's that's actually a good question.
Because new DLC is coming out for it, did add like new dungeons and stuff.
DLC under what context?
Content DLC or actual DLC?
I just said it adds new dungeons.
Yeah,
That
but
says very little.
does it add story with it?
Is it like the fucking Infinite Tower, which gives you absolutely nothing, or is it something relevant?
Don't know. All I know is that it adds new areas, new dungeons to explore, new enemies.
Because I'm gonna be honest, the Infinite Tower is a neat concept for people who really wanna, you know, have difficulties and shit, but no.
At your service.
I don't think I'll come back here later when I can actually figure out what the shrine is. That might help. I find it funny that in the loading screens it shows Zoda using a crossbow. Like everyone knew that she wouldn't be using melee. So Dust, did you finish the graveyard yet?
No, but I'm doing decent.
Define decent.
I'm progressing. I'm trying to currently kill a zombie warlord.
And how's that going?
Not the best. I have to lower it onto a platform, but it's not agreeing.
Then I suggest you do better.
Good idea. I'll try.
Doing better might help. Where is the person I'm supposed to be fighting? This does not look like the person I'm supposed to fight.
You need my help?
What?
Can't take much more.
Rude.
Something I can do?
I'm just gonna punch Aloth like that? I see how it is.
Speak your mind.
Yes. Lava beyond
I'm with you.
Mind Blade is a fairly competent AoE. It's not the best damaging thing, but
Makes no
What do you
difference.
need?
At your service.
I guess I'm just over leveled for this content right now.
You need my help?
Yes. Lava beyond seek.
Tell me. For the Republics!
What do you need?
Yours to
Ow, axe to the face hurts.
Hey there.
What? They'll fall by my hand.
I am ready.
Did you guys know that getting hit with an axe is painful?
Yep.
Had an idea.
Dust having an idea is who are you?
Give me a little credit, goddamn.
what? This does not work.
Hey there.
I?
Ah. Bemetkang Swelias!
You need something.
You need my help?
I?
Damn, if those didn't graze, she would have died.
They'll fall
Damn.
by my hand.
Ah.
Well, if you're sure you're not using it.
Cough. Oh boy. I don't think I'm gonna be able to beat this, but I'm gonna try. Unless this is a desert, because if it's a desert, I'm not gonna be able to do that. Okay, so I just can't go that way yet. Pain and suffering lie that way. See, Dust, look what you did.
I have done nothing
That's what you want us to believe.
except for drop a pallet of marble, I'm assuming, on the zombie warlord's skull.
Well, that sounds pretty normal, though.
Decently, yeah.
Alright, let's go talk to all the companions. Like Seraphim and Maya that I haven't really talked to at all. Oh, I forgot Barta's on the ship now.
What say, my friend?
Oh my god, there's so many people on this tiny ship,
Not
Jesus.
to be telling you your business. Later.
I should come clean about something, Captain. What? No. I mean, what? Atsura didn't set me loose just so I could stay busy. Fact of the matter is, he gave me a job to do. I've got this stack of missives I need to deliver. Noble errand, right? The company has a lot of people working away from headquarters, and Atsura trusted me to get these in the right hands. I hope that isn't a problem. A bit of everything. Shipping manifests, requisitions for supplies, work orders. Mostly work orders. You wouldn't believe how much paperwork it takes to run a navy. Don't take it personally if I'm vague on some of the details. Atsura likes his discretion, even when it comes to boring bureaucratic stuff. Keep an eye on Ashiza while you're at it, because someone has been defecating in my boots. This one's bound for Harama, an acquaintance. Good sailor. He's somewhere off in Tikawara. And these are for Tuaha, an old friend stationed in Port Maje. You meet some strange types in the Navy.
Yeah, from what I vaguely remember of your quest, yeah, if we'll go with friend, that's a
I've
word
got
we'll
some
use.
answers. Sure am. And I heard that you two spent some time together. Funny how the gods toss things together. Kana came back from the Deerwood with a head full of ideas about Rauatai's expansion. Getting out from under the academics suited him. I never knew he could be so political. More than his sister ever could be. You clearly had some sway on his opinions, more than I ever did. Wish you had told Kana to give up on the poetry. He's got no ear for it.
Maya, this is why we don't like you.
No. As his sister, I'm supposed to catalog his
Greasco
mistakes.
Burr is whooping this zombie's ass because it has shit reflex. I wonder why.
I do with bullets what Kana did
Accurate.
with words. Just in case you were
And
wondering.
I'm just using like
there's an
fucking
antidote.
acid splash and like firebolt to get around the fucking high AC to do touch. Divine Zap doing this fucking 1 damage coming in fucking clutch.
Yeah, but you're forgetting that touch AC or touch armor class and normal armor class don't fall under the same debuffs.
There's no debuff that I'm using.
No, what I'm saying is if you put someone in flat foot, it's not going to change their touch armor.
I know. The reflex thing is because of the grease. The whole exploiting the touch AC attacks is, well, touch AC.
Well, my parents came from the Deadfire. I'm getting a taste of my roots. After they emigrated to Rawatai, their talents caught the Ranganui's eye. He saw them as this spectacle, this achievement of the old country, I guess. So they were honored guests. Not many Huana rose to distinction in Takoa. We were also curiosities. Even as we broke the same bread and tossed back the same wine, the Ranganui's friends always checked under the table to see if I had a tail. Kana thought it was hilarious.
I mean, given who you are, Maya, you're a fucking untrustworthy traitor from what we've seen. If we go down a specific quest line, I don't blame them.
She that bad.
Let's just put it this way. Her personal quest involves you finding a bunch of her quote-unquote old friends and giving them orders. Turns out her old friends are assassins and you gave them orders to
You're
kill
telling
people.
me.
Oh,
Growing up in the Ranganui's shadow wasn't all bad. We had
well, that's not
tutors
good.
and advisors at our disposal, and lots of folk from stranger parts than these.
Fuck's sake, stop rolling
I spent my
below a
days learning to
fucking
shoot, while my more
7.
academic siblings learn to express themselves. I leave you to judge who spent their time better. I won a shooting competition at the
Touch
Ranganui's
ace,
estate.
touch
This was a
attacks
few
can't
years
fucking
before enlisting with
solve
the
bad
Navy.
rolls.
As a reward, he gave me the freedom of the Royal Eyrie and said I could take my pick of the warbirds. Stinkfeathers here kicked a rather pretty hawk off my arm so he could have me all to himself. Been inseparable ever since. Uh-oh. That's his "I'm hungry and you're wasting my time" face. Better step back, Captain. I know exactly what you're thinking. Doubt is healthy. We can work with doubt. You're asking yourself, how did I let the Royal Deadfire Company plant an informant in my crew?
No, that's not how I thought at all. We let you on board. We could have thrown you
My
overboard.
superiors might expect me to report in from time to time, but don't read too much into it. You're not the only big
Because
wig
of
I
zombies
know.
having staggered, they can't do anything once they fall in fucking grease because of how bad the reflex is.
I'm
Yeah.
in this for a lot of information.
It is so
a little
helpful.
diplomacy, and plenty of target practice. This whole campaign is a risk-benefit analysis. The Navy knows you're a gamble, and they're factoring in all potential losses. Rawatai is here to do some good work, since the Huana can't seem to do it themselves. Maybe just try and stay out of our way.
Maya, if you genuinely think that the Rawatai are gonna be here to do good, you got another thing coming. Listen to your brother Kana, damn it.
Better that you hear it from me than someone else, right? The company isn't in the business of reassigning officers outside of the mission unless they've got a damn good reason. And you are a damn good reason. Take the compliment. Uncomplicated. Just the way I like it.
Oh, don't worry. This entire crew is complicated. Did you notice that there's 20 people on a fucking dinghy? How to make a situation very complicated. Have the smallest ship possible and have like 20 to 30 people on it.
Oh, guess you ought to meet the bird. Ishi is smarter than he looks, but don't expect him to do any tricks.
You know, with an ogre on board, it gets extra crowded.
Ishi, come. Takes practice before he'll listen to you properly, but that's a good start. Before we get into deeper waters, I've got a question. You've got a ship and a title. Being captain means more than just wearing a big hat. A lot of tough calls to be made.
That's not a question, that's a statement.
A crew can be like family. They can also be like a nest of squalling infants.
Yeah, you would know.
I'll be back.
Bork.
Say your galley cook was fixing to organize the rest of the crew into a mutiny. How would you handle it? Sort it out as equals. Interesting. Of course, the only right answer is the one that works in a given time and place. I just wanted to hear yours. Stranger things have happened at sea. Believe me.
Oh,
But
really?
enough about me. Glad to be aboard, Captain. I've got some answers.
Going to the story
Good
back.
Cap.
Bruh.
You mean
How
like
may I be of
this?
service, my lady? I recommend that we proceed to Hasongo. If the reports are true, then Aethus may have passed through there recently.
Reckon that's the first time I ever bore witness to my own demise. It was not pretty. Never woke with such a driving need for reaping before. It's making my hands shake. It did for a while, but then it wore off. All this essence I've gathered. It soaked the blessing right up. Left me with hardly none. You sound like my high priestess Samhain. She never shuts up about the living, when she ought to worry more about the dead.
Disagree.
Seems the more souls I gather, the better I see Gaun's will. And the less I get a wink of sleep. Night or day, sleep or waking. It's getting harder to tell what's real from what's just yet to come. There is something I'm meant to do, though, once I gather enough souls. Us Gaunites, we're supposed to shepherd lost souls, not just gather them. The harvesting's only the first part. If I were to dump the souls, it might make me dream less, like before. Or, darn it, who knows? Maybe it'd just make it all worse. Either way, I've got to find my purpose. Will you help me, Watcher? I was hoping you might would. Sometimes I feel like, with you by my side, I can stand against gods. It'll need to be a potent source to overpower the draw of my lantern. It's gotta be luminous, for sure. That's one problem solved. But what about the itty-bitty issue regarding the god of rebirth not actually being in hell? The souls will make it safely, but who's to see to their proper reseeding? This is a huge risk of Aora's balance. You really trust Malgrin not to rebirth Aethasians as warriors of the flame? Think Galawain won't be greedy? Gone aside, the god's past actions don't instill me with the greatest confidence. Normally, I'd simply safekeep him until the god of rebirth could return to hell. But put my flock into the hands of experimenters? How can we trust they'd be successful? Or hell, even to be well-meaning in their intent? Just the thought's making my shoulders twitch. You're sure about this? You're right. What if there's no one left to release the souls from the lantern after the darkness has come and Aora's recovered?
Actually, that's a good point.
The gods will survive, but Kithkind may not. Guess that settles it then. Find me an animancer, and we'll try it. Tell me what's on your mind? They're there in my head when I sleep, and sometimes I can taste. You need me, I'll...
Don't we love having the 15 people on here?
Or should I call you the Watcher of Cadnua? I confess that title. Something of a mouthful. Captain it is, then. When you took me aboard, you neglected to mention that you were in pursuit of a rampaging deity. I appreciate the apology, but it's unnecessary. The Blue Colossus may be one of the defining events of the age. I count myself fortunate to bear witness to your investigation. Speaking of, let us return to it, yeah? Captain, do you require my expertise? I admit to excitement, curiosity. I cherish the opportunity to explore. To test my wits against ancient ruins and vicious wildlife. Most ships discourage such avocations.
I mean, combat is good, because combat solves a lot of problems, but it's not the only solution.
It was neither so random nor so strange a thing as your question would suggest. In a word, animancy. The Republics take the most progressive attitude towards the subject, and thus they attract its foremost scholars, among whom I count myself. Very much so. Though I imagine you capable of finding someone much better suited to telling you of them. I spent most of my time in laboratories and libraries. In a way, your ship reminds me of them. A dozen kith from every corner of Aora, working towards a common goal.
We have a little more than a dozen here,
While
I think.
your crew pursues Aethys across the sea, ours pursue the future, each chasing our own dawn. I admit bias, but they are very likely the grandest in the world. Imagine great domes rising above your head, shelves along each wall, stacked high with tomes, as if the building itself were built of bound pages. They were the true treasure of the Republics. The collected histories, dramas, and comedies of Old Valia. The most advanced arcane theories of Adir. The most ancient liturgical texts of Anguith. and the most advanced treatises on animancy.
That sounds a lot of bias, man.
Many things. A strong dark tea, a comic play, the song of a whale, the soft resistance of paper to quill or fabric to needle. Discovering what's just over the horizon. There exists things in this world beautiful and wondrous both. One only needs leave the land to find them. Speaking of, let us see what the horizon holds, yeah? Ado, Captain. Do you require my expertise? It was neither, in a word, the Republic among whom I increased tensions between the Republics and the Deerwood, for one. I had little interest having my experiments disrupted by some grudge-bearing bricklayer from Defiance Bay. I believe you had some hand in that.
Hey, I helped Animancy, thank you.
Mostly, though, my studies demanded more luminous Audra than I could afford to import. So I sought out the source. Of course, Captain, do you require my studies? I cannot promise a dissertation, but I'll happily discourse upon the broader strokes. You haven't read my work, then? As an apprentice, I focused on, and then helped discredit, the phrenological approach. At the time, it seemed more difficult than I thought it should be. Some of my colleagues had a vested interest in a model of the world that included an inherent hierarchy of kith.
Well, yeah, the hierarchy kind of seems to be all over the
That
place.
some kith made more worthy receptacles for souls than others, based on the shape of their brow or the length of their ears, was apparently an idea too tantalizing to abandon. Afterwards, my interest turned to the theoretical, before shifting a few decades later to the study of parapsychological inertia. Close. Parapsychological inertia. The tendency for some souls to gravitate towards familiar locales or engage in behaviors exhibited from past lives. From there, I moved on to work in metamortality, the scientific study of souls over lifetimes and the cycle of reincarnation. Which brings us to the present. I could theorize, but given how little I've observed of him, it would be irresponsible of me to do so. It must require incredible energy, though. Staggering amounts of soul essence. And can Audra truly be so flexible? Why does he not crumble? Whatever he is, however he accomplishes it, perhaps we can discover together, if the discovering doesn't kill us. That depends on who you ask. Generally, Audra conducts soul energy. Luminous Audra also stores it, however. Is it simply a worse conductor getting clogged by essence? Or is this indicative of a specialized function? Unfortunately, greed stymies inquiry. Rawatai and the Republics grind every ounce they find down into bath salts.
Yeah, we need to not have that happen.
You set the sled before the dogs. Before making decisions regarding what should be done, we must first understand what is. Anything else is a dream in the dark. Of course. Greetings again. Do you require my expertise? My study? I cannot promise a dissertation. The truth, of course. I'm sorry that I have no simple answer for you. Embarking on inquiry with an agenda. That is how mistakes get made. Not at all. But I admit them. The truth. I'm sorry that embarking on inquiry...
Oi. Store and then job interview
Bruh.
stuff.
I mean, it's still good, but bruh.
A pleasant diversion as always, Captain. Shall we return to work?
Is there something you wanted to talk about? You only have to ask.
Bella, that's not a very nice word. Who taught you that?
Uncle Seraphim?
I see. We'll just have to have a little chat, won't we?
What are we standing around for? Wonder what Pa's up to. Let's get a move on.
Do you need something? The Queen seems to operate with a light hand on the tiller, so to speak. And I think that's a good thing. What the Deadfire needs is someone who can lead its people without smothering them.
Just for the record, there is a glitch that I remember
It's been
a while back.
Then I suppose the gods wouldn't have.
A what? Bleh. There is a bug that I remember a while back that
Working
lets you
on
get a
you.
ton of money. And I'm debating whether or not doing it just to get the upgraded boat. Yes, I know it's a pleb thing to do, but it's a debate. That's assuming it still works. You know what? I'm gonna go see if it works. Because if it works, I can get the boat and then, you know, go on my merry way. Oh, I need to get some alcohol for the crew. No, this is assuming that it even works.
Fresh fish!
Race you to the coral.
No contest. What? Just because you have webbed fingers and I can't
Wait, does it
swim?
not work?
You are a strange man.
If it doesn't work, fair enough, I'll just forget about it, but I'm still curious. Yes, I know that this is a pleb move, but
Many of
still.
the traders here seem.
We could use someone like you know.
Yeah, I didn't think that would work.
I will take payment in trade if you do not have coin.
Well, oh well, I tried.
No contest. What? Just because you have webbed fingers and I can't swim?
I will take payment in trade if you.
But I can still sell my miscellaneous things.
You are a strange man.
So where I'm supposed to go is Fort Deadlight, huh? Who are you? Oh, it's a Principe. Let's see how this goes. Remind me to level up Yidwin and such later.
You better
You need something? Swallow you whole!
I'm with you.
Cause if Yedwin's over there, I need to level them up.
It's immune? Oh, that is so cheap.
How may I help?
Lavaru beyond seek.
This isn't going very well.
The fact that they died in like one hit is proof enough on why I need to go level them up as soon as I can.
Yeah? Confound it! It usually works.
Rude.
What now?
Bruh.
Speak your mind. Your bones will feed the land.
Hey there.
Verka Blanca.
It's up to the rest of us to finish this.
Yours to command, Captain. Worth and rough.
Rude.
Hey there.
Yes?
All things must come to an end. Even me.
Right on target.
You stop that.
How good, I say.
I need to hit with something else.
How may I help? Let's try again. Something I can.
Mo Ixie
Yes, Captain.
Enemies, do you mind? It'd be appreciated if you just fuck off.
Oh?
beyond seek. Let's try again.
Bro.
You need my help?
What do you need?
Parathus!
Aye?
This is futile!
Speak your mind. Maru!
You need my help? Oh, I would if I could.
Enemies be in the way.
What do you need?
Yes, Captain.
Hey there. I can't get through.
Great birth awaits me.
You won't show him the whip feather yet!
Second try, I say.
Yes.
Bruh.
Yeah.
At your service. Sakri tu.
Hey there. It's immune? Oh, that is so cheap.
Yes? No mercy!
What do you need?
You need something? Sakri tu.
You need my help? I'm not sure I know how to do that. I'm cutting you down to size.
Aye?
Bruh.
This does not work.
Leave it to me.
Yours to command, Captain.
Aye?
Hey, you stop that.
Hmm?
You need my help? I need to hit with something else.
About taxed
Speak
to
your
my
mind.
limit.
For my captain.
You need my help? I can't get through!
Can't afford to lose another.
Yeah?
For Aethys!
Yes, Captain.
I'm with you. I can't get through!
Kaboom.
What do you need?
I'm on it.
You have my attention.
Hey there. I won't let you reap the whirlwind.
Hey, the lizard didn't get any? Boo. Alright, I can't share the coins with the crew again, because A, the moral is already high, and B, I need monies. I am poor. That was a bounty? Nope, different person. Oh my god, a spyglass. Wait, isn't that where the super clanker is? Yeah, I think so. It's either this or down south a bit. Let me get a rest in real quick. Why can I not upgrade my team level here? That is tedious. Alright, I know what I'm gonna do real quick. I'm gonna go back to Nekataka. Or Port Maz, whichever. Level everyone up. And then go to Fort Deadlight. Oh wait, no, I need to adjust the team. Alright, let's level them up, swap them, and then get back on our way. I'm just picking skills at random at this point just so I can speed this along.
Just say the word.
Whatever thing I can get works. Hey, he has a unique gun, doesn't he? I will take said gun. I'm gonna give him all of the debuffs. Actually, how does the whole AI work when they're in turn-based? Because you don't control them. There aren't that many passes for Barbarian from the looks of it. Alright, let me save, and then now I'll pick this back up in a little bit. Thank you for watching.